What if the most iconic photo from World War II never actually happened? As of 2026, generative AI can inject hyper-realistic fabrications into our digital archives that are indistinguishable from reality. We are witnessing the death of objective truth, not as a slow decline, as a sudden collapse. And synthetic memories are already rewriting our shared history. This is the synthetic reality gap, and it is wider than you think. We are standing at the edge of a synthetic reality gap, where the bedrock of human consensus is dissolving. For all of recorded history, societies have argued about what events meant. They never argued about whether the events happened. That second argument is now possible, and it is winning. If we can no longer trust the records of our past, our collective identity is at risk of permanent distortion. History is being rewritten in real time, and soon, the truth will become a luxury few can afford. Imagine discovering a video of a world leader from 50 years ago, saying something that changes everything you believe about history. The footage is grainy, the voice matches, the lip sync is perfect, the metadata checks out. Then you find out the person and the event never existed. Deepfakes are no longer just a social media problem. They are infiltrating our historical legacy. And these seamless fabrications are permanently poisoning our understanding of the world we thought we knew. The end of photographic proof. For 150 years, the photograph was the ultimate arbiter of truth. If it was captured on film, it happened. That contract is now broken. The 2025 surge in photorealistic generative video has officially rendered visual media inadmissible as standalone historical evidence. Courts are already throwing out video evidence that would have convicted a year ago. Historians can no longer treat a digital image as a primary source. The photographic proof is dead. We just have not held the funeral yet. Here is a deeper problem. The human brain prioritizes vivid synthetic imagery over dry text-based archival facts. This is called the vividness effect, and it has been studied for decades. When shown a fabricated image alongside a textual correction, 83% of subjects remember the image and forget the correction. The image wins. Every time, generative AI did not create this vulnerability. It industrialized it. Now anyone can manufacture the image that wins. And here is where it gets worse. The initial shock of deepfakes has evolved into a dangerous apathy toward verifying any digital content. In 2023, 68% of people said they actively checked whether viral videos were real. By late 2025, that number had fallen to 31%, not because people trust the content more, because they have given up. When everything might be fake, the brain stops checking. Apathy is the deepfake maker's greatest ally, and we handed it to them. Now the archives themselves are under attack. Bot networks are flooding public databases and Wikipedia Commons with alt history media designed to bury genuine records. In a 2025 audit, researchers found over 40,000 fabricated historical images uploaded to Creative Commons archives in a single quarter. Each one looked real, each one was synthetic, each one is now being indexed by search engines as historical fact. The archives are not being destroyed, they are being colonized. And the colonizers look exactly like the originals. Then here is historical laundering. Here is how it works. Someone fabricates a quote from a historical figure. They post it to a low-credibility forum. A blog picks it up. A second blog cites the first. Then a large language model ingests all three as training data. Now, when you ask that model about the historical figure, it confidently attributes the fake quote. Researchers have already documented this loop running end-to-end. Fabricated events are cited by AI models until they appear in academic bibliographies. The lie launders itself into the record. Now the most dangerous application: personalized nostalgia. Political entities now use generative tools to create custom historical grievances tailored to specific demographic psychological profiles. If you grew up in a particular region of a particular age with particular family stories, you can be shown deep faked footage of historical events that never happened but feel viscerally real to you, and only to you. The image is calibrated to your specific memories and biases. This is not propaganda. Propaganda is one message to everyone. This is a custom live for every single viewer. Even more intimate, synthetic ancestral memories. Users are now being shown deep-faked footage of their own relatives in fictional historical settings. A grandfather who never served in the war shown in uniform. A grandmother who never visited that city shown walking its streets. The footage is built from family photos uploaded to genealogy sites. When you see your own family in a fake history, the history stops feeling fake. These personalized pasts fragment the public into tribal bubbles that no longer share a single foundational reality. We each live in our own private past now. There is now an industry of historical forgery. Underground marketplaces sell high-end vintage deepfakes, designed to pass carbon dating and forensic metadata audits. They age the digital files, they embed them in physical media, they forge the chain of custody. Current digital watermarking standards cannot keep pace with decentralized open-source obfuscation tools, and state-sponsored actors are using synthetic history as a tool for long-term geopolitical destabilization. Rewrite a nation's past, and you rewrite its future. That is the play. So how do we fight back? 3 things. First, we need decentralized, blockchain-verified physical archives. The 20th and 21st centuries must be preserved in systems where every artifact has a cryptographic chain of custody that cannot be retroactively edited. Second, we need a new digital literacy that treats every historical discovery on social media as a sophisticated deepfake. By default, the burden of proof must flip. Third, we need a global consensus on protecting the human record before the window of objective history closes forever. The window is closing. Now, while you watch this, history is no longer what happened. History is what we can still prove happened. And the proving gets harder every day. This is Artificial Horizon Television, the channel about AI, automation, and the horizon of what is next. If you want to understand the synthetic future before it overwrites the past, subscribe. The next video breaks down how to verify any image in under 30 seconds. Save this one, then subscribe for that.